Hello and welcome back to Let Us Make Merry with Fantasy Empire. As can be heard, I'm fairly sick, so any longer recordings are out of the question for a while. But before that, I actually tried several times to record a new episode of Fantasy Empires, and the game kept crashing, my computer kept crashing, things kept going wrong. But in those several attempts, I learned that at the point where I stopped off last time, the game has become pretty much unwinnable. Unless I was willing to, I don't know, abandon the territory, escape eastward, and try to rebuild, which would be very long and very boring for me, and probably for you also. So instead, I did this. As you can probably see right now, I decided to mass as many forces as possible because otherwise, as my several attempts have shown, um, Theodosius would bring in so many troops that there was nothing I could do to stop him. This time I was sort of successful, you can or will. It's hard to keep track here. See, after amassing about 500 troops, I had one turn where there were 20 or so battles. Just um, two battles of me invading and then defending the area from almost an endless stream of new enemy troops. That shows one of the, well, I don't know if you could call it flaw, but one of the things that exists in pretty much all older strategy games, that diplomacy doesn't really work that well. I mean, you saw the options of being aid or treaty, and treaty is also for a number of turns. Um, Getting those accepted isn't easy. So the expenditure usually is far greater than any potential gain. And in the end, everybody still gangs up on the human player. So yeah, that's what happens here. Not in the least helped by the fact that I'm stuck right between Marzak and the island guys. And the island guys seem to not have been warring on each other. Um, Once I send some of my troops down there, those are easily taken territories. Well, until I encounter some walls, but that's beside the point. Um, and they also have a lot of magic at their disposal, which is, well, that might be a playstyle choice. Who knows? Either way, um, since the game was pretty much unwinnable and it was mostly a question of how long it would take, I did edit this video this way. There. All's not lost, though. Um, Even if I lose a campaign, I get experience for it, and you will or are seeing it at the when you will or are seeing it at the end of the video. So I end up being level 5. The game also has this weird mechanic of switching you to another player after you lose. I did not want to do that. I certainly do not wish to play on as somebody else. So, um, I'll be back, probably with only 2 enemies, or maybe one, but a higher level one. We'll see. I'll figure that out. But for now, thanks for watching. This has been Halceon being sick. So long.